How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And tonight we're going to be going a little golden style with a brewery I'm like a super duper fan of. And that is Het Anker out of Belgium. They're probably best known, actually they're probably best known for this. But for me, they're best known in their Gouden series, which is their like Trappist style, Belgian style ales, whether it's quads or triples and stuff like that, and those are all super delicious, and I'm sure we'll do a bunch of those reviews. But tonight we're going to be doing Lucifer. They bought this recipe or bought this beer from another brewery. I forget off the top of my head who it is, and I guess redefined it and redid it for their own purposes. And it's weird. It says here Belgian ale. If you go online, you look it up. Some places classify it as a Belgian pale ale. Some places classify it as a strong Belgian ale. Some classify it as a Belgian strong triple or golden ale, whatever. I would probably put it in the golden ale triple category myself. But anyway, it is Het Anker's Lucifer. And on the bottle it says Lucifer up top. Over here, 8% alcohol. Lucifer, brewed by Het Anker, Belgian ale. On the back it says fiery speciality. Lucifer, this fiery blonde top fermented ale strikes a balance between delicate bitterness, fruity aroma, and surprising mellowness. And that's pretty much it. Product Belgium, blah, 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 blah. Cool thing about this, and the reason why I'm excited to review it, is it's quite a few years old. Best by 2013. So, again, go by a 5-year rule. It's 6 years old, which should make it quite delicious. So, hopefully, we got a winner on our hands. Quite confident we do. So, let's see what we got. All my dogs go a little bonkers playing in the other room. Well, that's a pour right there. Didn't get all of it out. Yeah, screw it. There we go. So yeah, that would be a fist-sized head. Super white, no color to it whatsoever. You can smell oranges and citrus from here. Super huge head because of the pour and because of the beer too. Your Belgian golden style triple ales, even their pale ales tend to have a nice head on them. So it seems to be receding nicely. It's receding downward with these huge, gigantic bubbles. Not sure if you could see it, but they're just like gigantic bubbles. And the top's just receding down on top of it, leaving this nice, creamy, frothy head. As far as body-wise, let's see. Super dense. I mean, there's a nice dense creaminess in there. It's got this super cloudiness to it. It's just begging you to drink it. Decent amount of carbonation there. Quite hard to see because of the amount of cloudiness that's in there. But I mean, it's coming up quite nicely. And the head's taken more than a minute to recede. So yeah, looks delicious. Sure, it's going to taste delicious. Again, like I said, Het Anker is for me is one of the least one of the what's the word I'm looking for? But Het Anker is what I would consider a super underrated brewery. I mean, they're probably one of my favorite breweries as far as their whole line goes. So in general, it's probably going to be a beer I'm kind of, well, I know I'm into it because I had it before, but I haven't had one this old. So anyway, looks like she's just about good enough to smell. Tons of citrus. I mean, there's maltiness there, but there's like orange and lemon zest and just all kinds of citrusy goodness going on in there. A little bit of coriander. A little bit of spiciness. And a little bit of breadiness, a little bit of yeastiness to it. So it smells pretty good overall. It smells like your classic Belgian style triple golden ale style beer. So, and you can smell that age on there. Just age does wonders to all beers. Oh, not all beers, but most beers, especially the higher ABV stuff I like. So, let's see what she has taste-wise. That's good. A little bit dry. Not as. I don't remember it being this dry, so that's probably the age treating it that way. A bit dry. It doesn't explode in your mouth with those citrusy flavors. There's way more on the nose, but they're quite a bit more subtle. Zero booze whatsoever, and infinitely drinkable. Not that I chug beers, but I could totally chug this and just down it and drink another one real quick. It's just that refreshing, that nice of a beer, especially in the style, which is what you want in your Belgian golden style ales. I mean, they're supposed to be refreshing, they're supposed to be nice, and this one definitely does deliver. And you can taste the age, but it's not super overt there. It's a really nice, really crisp, really refreshing beer. You know, it is towing the line between like a Belgian style pale ale and a Belgian style triple, so which is really good. Rating wise, probably give it a mid to high 80s, maybe like an 86, 87. It's just really good beer. Not the best Belgian golden triple I've had, but it's definitely really good. Availability wise, it's usually readily available in this area and outside of this area, or immediate area that I can typically tell. So availability wise, I give it an 8. And as far as value, I forget what I paid for this because I bought it by a case because it was so old. But typically it's, you know, probably I think it's like $15, $16 for a 4-pack, which is quite nice. So at that price point, it's pretty good. So I'll give it like a 7. But yeah, mid touching the high 80s, around 86. And 8's for value and availability probably. So yeah. Het Anker's Lucifer. If you're into Belgian golden style ales, if you're into Belgian style pale ales, if you're into Belgian triples, definitely be something you want to check out. Great brewery overall. I recommend almost all their beers highly. And so yeah, Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, another review in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, if you have any questions or you liked it or you hated it or whatever, leave it in the comments section below. If you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can at Massive Beers on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're infinitely more active on Instagram, so if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out on Instagram. We put review updates and review previews and just general beers we're drinking, not reviewing, and other kind of stuff, and contests and all that fun stuff. So check us out there. And yeah, another one down. So hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a great beer right now, and hopefully you see you next time. Cheers.